Alright. So, last we left off, you all had just exited the library, and you were all standing in the Nexus, this hallway that you had previously fought the morgues in. It's basically a round circular chamber that goes about the distance that you saw inside the library. It goes around the entire shape of that, and there's several doorways littered throughout. Each one is labeled, but it is very old writing. Does anyone have Decipher Script?
Wait, I have kind of a question.
Yes.
So this is the room that we fought the morgues in before.
Yes.
I thought that was a hallway.
It is a hallway. It's a hallway. It goes around the shape of the library.
Okay.
It's a hallway with a bunch of doors.
Okay. The one on the bottom. I have Decipher Script.
Okay.
What kind of a druid would I be if I didn't?
Yeah. What do druids need Decipher Script for?
Writing in the trees. The trees say, fuck you.
Druid needs that to summon a bigger fish.
So wait, can Decipher Script decipher druidic?
I don't think you can write in Druidic. I think Druidic strictly is spoken language.
It's strictly spoken? Okay.
Yeah. I crit fail.
Oh. Well, what's your total? Because you can't crit on skills.
Yeah. So my total is 6.
Proud of you.
Oh, 6 for Decipher Script. Well, that one looks kind of like a dick. But after a moment,
I got 13.
you have Decipher Script?
I rolled a d20.
No, you have to be trained in Decipher Script, unfortunately.
This one also looks like a dick.
They all look like dicks. Well, actually, about this time when you guys are trying to figure out what each door says, you're going to hear the door to the library open up.
I panic and open the door to the left.
What are you doing?
Oh, hi. There's a door.
Do you know where you're going?
Yes. We are going to a different part of the castle.
I mean, you're not wrong, but...
Would you like more specifics?
Maybe. I'm kind of in a rush. I was just called to Dracula.
Oh.
Oh, well, good. Which way to go?
Oh, well, you see, he's going to, walk down the hallway a little bit, and if you guys follow him, he's going to lead you to this big door that's kind of on the opposite side from where the library door is. So I say, well, this door right here leads directly to Dracula's throne room.
Let's not go here yet.
Yes, you if you go in there. Listen, I want to have confidence in you guys, but he's a lot more powerful than you.
We are here to talk.
I wish I could tell you things. But, anyway, where do you guys plan on going first?
Directly in this door. And then in that door.
Which door are you pointing to? Are you pointing to Dracula's door?
No, like leading the library, I choose the door right to the left and the door right to the right.
Well, okay, hold on. So, from where you are right now, the one right to the left and the one right to the right?
Like, as we walk into the Nexus.
Okay. No. I mean, he led you down the hallway, and you're on the other side now.
Can I remember which way we came from?
Yes.
Which door we came?
Yes. The library door is actually very different from the rest of these.
Okay. I go back
Like,
You're in a hallway.
I go back to the library door, put my back to it, then the one to the left first, then the one to the right.
So you want to go to the laboratory, and then you want to go to the catacombs.
Huh?
Where's Trevor?
I actually was coming out here to give you this when I was contacted here, and he's going to hand you a rod that has a little gemstone at the top of it. This right here will let you know if there are any hidden or secret doors around you. You see, the door that Lord Alucard and your cousin are trapped in is completely sealed off. And that's the only reason why they haven't been able to escape. It's anchored, sealed off, and it just kind of floats about randomly. So, if you happen to come across it, or any other of the hidden rooms that there are people trapped in, you'll be able to use this to figure out where the door is, and you can eventually figure out how to open them.
How strong is this thing?
Typical staff strength.
Okay.
I wouldn't use it as a bludgeoning weapon if that's your plan.
Mm-mm.
Or a piercing weapon with the gem at the top.
No, that wasn't the plan.
I'm giving you this as a freebie, my friend.
No, I'm thinking I want to go to the laboratory and look for a very certain something.
Do you even know what would be in there?
Yes, I'm actually very big on science. You see, I invented cake.
Hey, what happened? You said that people out there didn't like you. I figured that after Leon vanquished the big, terrible vampire, that everyone would have loved him.
Oh, they blame us for what happened.
Oh. Well, then I'm sorry.
Scapegoat easier than facing truth.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
What door's closest? I'm gonna point.
Did you just
That's
talk?
the...
Second time.
I thought I was hearing them the first time around a bad slice of cake.
Let's see. So, like, where are you standing? Like, are you pointing at, like, the lab... either of the doors that Chris pointed at earlier?
Mm-mm. Like, I just pointed in an arc. What door's closest?
The one right there. That one leads, let's see... Oh, the dungeons.
Last place they look for us.
Well, yes, I don't suppose there would really be anyone here in the castle looking for you. Do you guys have any way of really getting out of this castle quickly?
Yes.
Huh?
We have magic.
We will not tell you how we leave.
It makes portal.
Oh. Well...
Give you freebie, you give him freebie.
Well, listen, no one else no one else uses this Nexus way besides me, so you could just put a portal down here and you should be alright. The lords of the castle can't sense what goes on in this place, so that shouldn't be much of a problem.
Well, I definitely start taking my pants off now.
So, like, are you saying that out loud, or are you actually taking your pants down?
No, I just say it out loud.
Everyone just kind of stares at you for a moment, I think.
Maybe no.
Yet.
Maybe no.
I wish to go to the laboratory. Who wishes to come with me? We can experiment.
Do you even know?
Maybe first open portal? Well, can.
Okay.
He advised. We take advice.
Meanwhile, I'm going to go tend to the lords. I suppose I'll see
lords?
you all in... Lord Dracula and Lord... I can't say that one.
Thank you for the information. Good day.
Good day, and best of luck in your travels through this place.
Give him a pat on the butt when he walks by.
Technically, I believe that would be necrophilia, but have fun with that.
Oh.
He's been a nice guy. That's how I show my appreciation.
Alright, and he's actually going to Okay, so when he goes to Dracula's door, he actually creates a wall of force behind him as he opens the door. And he walks through then. After he leaves, the wall of force goes down.
Huh. No follow.
It's for the best.
Alright, so you guys are alone once again in the hallway, and you know the identity of a few of the different doors. You know the dungeon, the catacombs, and the laboratory.
And Dracula.
Yes, yes. You also know Dracula's, and you of course know the library door.
D6. 1, 2, laboratory. 3, 4, dungeons. 5, 6. The other one?
The first.
First create portal?
If you don't mind, I just have to go and search the laboratory real quick after we make the portal. Won't be there long. I just have to search for things.
You do remember that it uses your daily use of word of recall, right? Okay.
If we make
We
the
just
portal.
come back to the Nexus, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we make the portal, we don't have to go through.
True.
You go search.
So you guys are making the portal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Your portal is now set down in the Nexus.
Amazing.
Da 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 da. So you're just gonna go search the lab?
Yeah, I'm looking for anything helpful like alchemist fire,
That
universal
means
solvent.
we should split the party.
No!
I swear to God!
No.
Come on, gang, let's split up and search for clues.
So can I just like take 20 and search?
I'm sorry, you were thinking that this is a one singular small room laboratory, are you?
I'm searching.
You gotta understand, this is probably like Frankenstein's lab size.
Yeah, it's like 400 years worth of lab.
Yes.
I get it.
Okay.
So I'm thinking 20 to search like, you know, some of the bigger cabinets and fancier looking areas. Like I said.
Okay, so you want to like loot the opening area basically, and then just come back through the Nexus.
Yeah, I'm looking for like universal solvent, alchemist fire, sovereign glue, like any of that rare
Okay.
stuff.
All right, that's fair. Yeah, I'll let you take 20 on your search check. The opening room really doesn't have much in it. Like, generally for these Nexus doors, the first room isn't going to be guarded any because people aren't supposed to be going in here anyway. Okay, let's see. What should I roll for this?
Percentile?
Yeah, maybe, probably. Nah, gonna roll solvents. So, oh my, no thank you.
100
All right.
billion dollars.
Okay.
Roll 100, we go to Disney World.
87.
Close enough. We're going to Disney World.
Okay.
That looks like Disney World.
You find 12 universal solvents in a cabinet, 3 alchemist fires, and 1 set of fine test tubes.
No glue?
No glue.
So I can't glue this staff to my forehead?
No. You want to glue it to your mask?
Hit the unicorn.
He's aging over here.
I hate you
What about
so
over here?
much.
Maybe up here. Watch now, there's not going to be any sovereign glue here.
I mean, there might be, but why would you do that?
So I don't have to carry it around and be like, oh, what's over here? What's over here?
All
What's
right.
over here?
So are you? So you come back then to the Nexus, or does
While
anyone
he
want?
was doing that, we should go to the dungeon.
You guys are going to the dungeon.
Good idea.
You going with? Or are you staying behind to let Chris know when he gets back?
That's the first place I will keep all my important stuff. entirely
sex
work.
slaves.
So are you going with them or are you staying?
Going with them.
Okay, so you three, while Chris spends 20 minutes searching the laboratory, you guys walk into the dungeon. Oh my.
I search the ceiling.
There's nothing on the ceiling in this opening room.
Okay.
This opening room is basically barren. It's got this dirt-looking floor and these stone walls, and it's lit with torches. There's a door that leads left and a door that leads right. There's also one door straight ahead.
Is there any markings on the wall to indicate anything?
Nope.
Nothing else in the room.
There's no indicator. This is basically just a basic ass room.
Okay. I walk forward, taking out my 10-foot pole and tapping as I move.
Tap, 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 tap. Okay. It doesn't set off anything. Where are you going? Yes, they're going to, because they're going to put a trap in the room that the librarian's going to enter through.
He's undead, he can take it.
No, he can't. That means he can't take it. He has no constitution score.
But he's got undead traits, so it can't be sneak attacked from a little spike trap.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, but he has less hit points.
Then turn to the stoneware.
You're making a motion of 5, and then you're pointing left,
go right.
pointing straight. Okay, so you guys go right. Okay. You guys
Peeking through the door.
peeking through the door. Ooh.
I don't understand.
You see what looks like a bedroom. Not a very good one, obviously. It's a pretty shitty bedroom. But you know, this room actually does have an odd marking on it. Over by, there's another door on the opposite side of the room, and looks like someone took some chalk and marked it with an X.
On the opposite side?
Right, on the next door through this room.
Like, how shitty is this bedroom? Like,
It's
straw bed, no wood, like...
Chris's room? No, I'm fucking...
Okay.
It's got a computer?
No, it doesn't have a computer.
Oh.
It's Chris's room minus bug out bag, minus computer, minus clothes.
I search for a puppet.
There is no
You're not there.
Oh.
Fuck
You're spending
you.
20 minutes looking for...
Yeah, I know. I can still
Stuff.
dream. Someone look for a little pink puppet.
Going through?
Yeah.
Okay. What you gonna do in this room?
Peek
Oh.
out the next door.
Oh.
I'm gonna
You see.
search the room first
Oh, okay.
to see if there's anybody there. And the ceiling.
There doesn't seem to be anybody in this room at the moment.
I lift the covers.
There's nobody there.
Okay.
But that was going to be the fun part. I was just going to elbow drop them on the bed.
I mean, you figure that you might be able... There's a little dresser in here. You figure if you shove all this into the bag once Dave Belmont gets back, you can probably shove it all in there and get that sold for some money.
Like, is it like a fancy dresser?
It's not fancy, but it is... Well, it's sturdy.
Wait,
Okay.
David.
Yes.
Is this an armoire?
No. It's certainly not invincible, I'll give you that.
Aw.
Does it have a gem in the top?
No? Anyway, so you guys, there's nobody in this room. Like, if you sit there and search it for a little while, you're not going to find anyone or anything in this room.
What's in the dresser?
Actually, nothing.
Empty?
It's empty.
Ugh.
I peek my head through open up the door with the X over it a little bit.
You see an identical room.
With the X over it?
Actually, it doesn't have the X in the next room. And
has the door shut behind us at all?
Hold on. No, it hasn't. I mean, well, actually, the door won't budge if you still have the other door open. If you've shut the other door behind you, then it'll open.
Okay. I shut that door and go turn around and open up the one we came through.
Still leads back to the regular room.
It's a trap.
You actually hear a knock on the door that you had just closed.
Sorry, we didn't order housekeeping.
No, please. Please, close the other door and come back.
For who?
For me.
Who are you?
There are some who call me Garsnarf.
Bless you. Now what is your name?
Garsnarf.
Bless you. Now what is your name?
I am Heronius. Fuck you. But she actually does say that.
Don't let him out, guys. It's a trap. Heronius is a bad guy.
Ah, he's God.
I'm fucking with you, but...
Yes, I'm aware. Shut the door.
Okay.
Anache.
Now hold
Hello.
on, before you open this door, I must let you know to please not be scared of my appearance. There are some bad associations with my kin. I assure you that my people aren't the same. We aren't as crazy.
That's just what a crazy person would say.
Hello. Gaga.
Da, Ijima. Uda. Inata. Wimba. It's okay. We two are familiar.
Ah, good. Now please open this door. It's been ages since I've seen anyone. Alright. Before you is a floating what looks sort of like a head. With it's about medium sized with an eyeball in the middle of it. And it has 4 tendrils coming out of its head with eyes on the ends.
I'm taking up like the whole doorway.
That's fair. Hello! Does anyone have knowledge of the planes?
Yes.
Oh yeah, let me get right on that.
No, I don't.
Kenny?
No.
No, okay.
He's a druid.
He's
not a wizard.
Knowledge dungeoneering, anyone?
Yes.
I got knowledge nature.
No, 'cause I want to do
That's
it.
it.
That's it for me too.
Alright. But yes, hello. How did... It's been a long time, I'm sorry. I've been here for a while.
Is he like looking like at me? Like
No, like he's basically just kind of looking around, like looking past you at everyone. And it's like,
I'll step out of the way.
oh, okay.
Well, I'm sorry. You are in the dungeon.
Yes, I am very well aware. I was sent here from the plane of Mechanus. I'm here looking for an inevitable. Have you seen him by chance? Do you know what that is, actually?
No. Enlightened.
Inevitables are... Do you know of constructs? An inevitable is like a divine construct. It's made on another plane. And it seeks out people who have disobeyed the laws of the world. This one is here seeking a lich.
And is Lich done bad?
Oh, yes. Well, we could have philosophical debates for hours on how good or bad it is to become undead. I mean, if you think about it, all you're doing is making your soul pass on to the afterlife while you force your body to stay alive through magical means. I mean, while it's certainly labeled as evil by many, there are some good. I personally have met several good dread necromancers in my day.
No, I mean his action.
Oh, well, he didn't do anything... Okay, he did do some bad things before, but for a while he was quiet. At least last I knew. I've been in here for a couple years now.
Then you want stop punishment?
Oh no, I'm here because the inevitable's been missing. I'm assuming he's been trapped in the same sort of switch that I have. I'm assuming that you've already noticed the X that I placed on the door here. Yes, I first realized that I had been stuck in a loop. However, don't worry, I don't think that you're actually trapped in the loop as well. I'm fairly certain that it's just focused on me in particular. You see, my logic is that no one person could possibly keep track of everyone and everything that happens in this castle at once. It would be maddening, if you pardon the term. So that would mean that he has an undead that has specific orders based on people that are trapped in specific relays. So therefore, if you have any sort of way that would conceal my presence, I would be able to leave this room with you. I'm a spectator. I would normally leave, by means of just plain shifting back to Mechanus. But this place seems to have an anchor on it. You all look like a strong bunch of adventurers. Any good adventuring party has a bag of holding somewhere.
I need an adult.
I have one on my back.
Would you be willing to let me just stay in the bag of holding while you go out the door you came in and then open it up to let me out? Listen, please,
Jinkies, fellas, what do you think we should do?
Sweet. Thank you.
Whatever punishment you may or may not have earned, it seems you
I didn't
have
do
suffered
anything.
long enough.
Well, I'm just here because I was looking for the inevitable to try to get a report back to the plane of Mechanus.
Right. We will help.
Thank you. If you come across him, you'll know because he'll look like a big statue with several gears and cogs turning inside of his body. He sticks out like a sore thumb.
There is just one?
There's just one. Well, unless he's... no, there would just be the one. Because I haven't heard of any others getting lost here.
Breathe?
Breathe? I can hold my breath for long enough, I suppose. Just please make it quick.
We help.
Thank you so much. Alright, and he's going to go ahead and just fly down into your bag of holding and hold his breath.
door. Open another door.
Alright, you're back in the main room of the dungeon. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Whew. I've been in there for a while. Well, now that I'm out, the lord of this castle will likely be notified of my absence from my room.
Come with us.
Come with you?
To the door.
Through
I'm gonna open up the Nexus door.
They no see.
Well, even if they can't see here, the issue is that they can see into the room that I was in. And they'll see that I have gotten out. Hopefully it doesn't raise any suspicions about goings on here in the castle and hurts you.
You should hide in the dungeon. That would be the last place they look.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I was just there.
That's why they would not look for you. Then, everywhere else, yes, not there.
I mean, you're not wrong, but...
Magic in there.
Which, actually, he's going to notice your guys' portal. And... What's that?
Oh, that way to town.
Oh, that leads out of the castle?
Yes.
I'll nod.
Do I want to leave? I should go back and give a report.
But, warning.
Warning.
Only good can pass through.
Oh.
Church on the other side.
Oh, there's a church.
That's right.
Be
You come
careful.
with us. We make sure you not die. Not go through alone.
Alright, very well. That sounds like a plan to me.
Okay, we wait for a friend.
Alright. And here in a moment, Chris! You come back through. Well, there's a floating beholder looking thing in the room with him.
Or just chatting with him.
Is it evil?
No.
Oh,
In fact, it's a lot smaller than a beholder. Wait, do you have knowledge of the planes?
I actually do have a decent amount of knowledge.
But do you have that?
Nope.
Nope. You have knowledge of engineering.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Well, all right. And as soon as you walk in the door, he's going to say, "Greetings."
It's okay, friend. He helped us. We were trapped in the dungeon. He set us free. Now we lead him out.
I'll place my hand on his head.
Well, all right, if you say so.
Well, I suppose if this...
We must repay a favor. He saved us. We must lead him to freedom.
Alright, I suppose we should probably head out.
Beholders probably don't get head jokes since they're just a little ahead of the game. Just so we're clear, Chris.
Don't get ahead of yourself, David.
Oh no, trust me, I know exactly where I am right now. But no, like, for those of you that have never seen one before, this is what he looks like.
He's literally a baby beholder.
Yeah. Well, no, he's not a baby beholder. He is a beholder kin. He's a different kind of beholder. He's from the plane of Mechanus. It's a clockwork place. It's actually really interesting.
He's a baby beholder. I'm going to raise him to be my child.
I'm pretty sure he's older than you.
If it was an actual beholder, I wouldn't want to raise it because they go insane. These guys don't. Spectators are
Pretty
nice.
sure if anybody's raising him, it's a beast tamer.
Yeah.
You can be the daddy.
He does still count as an aberration.
I've actually ran into one of these in a different campaign before.
What do you eat?
What do I eat? Same thing as... Oh, here. He's actually going to go on ahead and he casts a quick spell-like ability and create food and water appears on the ground. It's a nice little... let's see. It made me a little sandwich and a nice glass of water. He just kind of laps that up.
I have a food you should try, friend.
Oh. What kind of food? Well, first, let us get out of this castle.
What do you know of confectionery?
Are you speaking of sweets?
Yes.
Oh, they're fairly decent. I don't quite have the taste for them, unfortunately.
It is the trap.
I don't like them, guys.
I'm sorry if I've insulted you. I don't mean to say your cooking was
I
bad.
am an inventor, sir.
Oh. But what does it truly mean to invent?
To create stuff no one's ever seen.
Really? That's what you think?
But if you create things no one's ever seen, once you create it, you've seen it. So you no longer create that because somebody has seen it.
Then you must create more things.
So you never invent them.
The true part of creation is how your creations can be used by yourself and those around you for advantage.
Anyways.
Gotta be careful, these guys are philosophers.
Fight me.
I'm gonna wrap my arm around him and walk him through the portal.
Oh, thank you, friend, thank you. And you go through the portal. And Abraham kind of has a double take as you guys walk in with what initially looks like a beholder. Before, he gets a chance to roll his knowledge of the planes, and yeah, even with that, he's still got it.
Vampire Hunter?
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay,
He's like,
friend.
oh.
I'm walking with my arm around him, so there's no mistake that it's okay.
It's okay, he friend. He saved us.
You found a Sir, what are you doing here? I'm here looking for an inevitable. Don't be alarmed, people. That was just Kenny's ringtone for his text messages.
There we go. The worst sense.
Gotta make it even.
Yes, there's an inevitable here in the castle looking for a lich, and I was sent to go find a progress report because he's been missing for 400 years, would you imagine?
I would not.
Ah. Well, I'm glad that you got out of there then.
He found us wandering through the dungeon, trapped in some sort of magical trap. Then he swooped in and saved us fearlessly.
You better roll your bluff check. After all this time, Chris, you get your sense motive roll too, since they lied to you.
Well, I didn't.
Whoops.
Automatically.
Let's see if the
25?
12.
beat you by a landslide.
Nat 20.
Lying directly to my face.
Not you.
Listen, you don't need to flatter your new friend here. I will trust him. I know of their kind.
I'll let him go now.
Oh, okay.
I wonder, what all do you know of names and legend?
Quite a few. Hold on, I have to find that. I have to find the new voice that I was doing for him. I know many things.
Do you know the name Belmont?
Oh, you're talking... Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to Abraham.
No,
I'm sorry.
A little
My
floating
bad.
head.
I know a few names. Belmont? Can't ring... Doesn't ring a bell, I mean...
In that case, I will go and bake you a confectionery.
Listen, I'm sorry. I don't care much for sweets. I don't have a good sweet tooth.
It
I
looks
mean,
like
I'll
you have
certainly
5
try.
teeth. One of them's got to be at least mildly sweet.
Actually... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
He's got a mouthful of like razor sharp teeth.
29 to, or no, 21.
I actually have 35 teeth. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's even better. 21 to bake a cake. So I'm gonna be doing that for a little bit.
Okay.
So, new friend,
Yes.
we are entering the castle to talk to Dracula.
You wish to speak to the lich of this castle.
Ah, that is the lich you seek.
Yes.
So then we will be bound to run into your golem at some point.
Yes.
So, we let you know.
Well, potentially.
So we let you know when we find
You want me to stay here?
or around. Safer than in castle.
I suppose I could. It's at this point, actually, that, you know, the priest is going to walk in. He's going to be saying, I heard everyone returned, and oh my gods!
It's okay.
Does he like try and cast anything at it? Because
No.
if he like starts muttering, I'm just gonna step in front of it.
Like, no. What's that doing here?
Ah, well, we found Abraham a new friend. So that he can have leg up on competition.
I'll say in common, gotta get ahead of the game.
No. I'm just glad, with everything that is happening, that you all can find new great ways to laugh at my expense.
Hey, that was one. I got to make it count.
He probably still hasn't forgiven me for holding him like Simba.
No. You're going to let that thing stay here?
Well, they can't stay in castle. They look for it.
Yeah. All right. Sure, the beholder can stay here in the church.
But he came through portal with us. That speak of his character. And your God love all good creatures.
I suppose that he can stay here with Abraham.
Thank you. Now, Abraham, we made an important discovery. We find Nexus.
I'm sorry, a nexus?
Yeah. Doors to all parts of castle.
How did you find that?
Oh, well,
Charisma.
we asked the castle nicely. And Belmont asked nice.
That's what he believes happens.
So that's not a bluff.
Hold on, Ronaldo actually did mention that he thought that Alucard might have been
Yeah.
the one manipulating the castle.
He mentioned it, but
True. But if that's how you think it happened, then my golly. I see.
So now we have doors to all parts. You go through in lab, we go through in dungeon. Open back
The
doors.
only thing that was not
Right
ruined
back
was
there.
our good time.
Go through doors to big library. Talk to the dead guy.
You talk to a dead guy? Who? Ronaldo Gandolfi.
Ronaldo. Gandalf.
What?
He could not tell us certain things. Or he
And
get
you,
hurt.
you said he was also dead?
But not that. In between.
I see. Then the Lord Dracula has revived him. Well, brought him to the undead. Did you, by any chance, catch exactly what kind he was? He was a necropolitan. He's actually...
Yeah, he said that. Didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Necropolitan.
I see.
He gave us card.
Card? Yeah?
Library
Just
card.
gave you this as a freebie?
Gave him steak.
Very much charisma.
Hmm.
Gave him stick to find secrets.
Oh, I was listening.
I suppose that will give you a secondary way of getting new magical items, I suppose. Ronaldo was known as a magic item creator back then.
Thank you.
And the priest is actually looking kind of mad at this point. And you didn't re-kill the undead monstrosity?
He was very polite.
No, he'd be good.
Robert, you should go blow your nose.
He messed around with souls and alchemy. And you all just...
I'm
And he monster, and that floating eyeball head.
Yes, all of you monsters. Yes, I know.
Sometimes it takes evil to defeat evil, or lesser form of evil.
Yes,
Defeat greater evil.
Yes, you and your Malkinvoker captain and all that. Yes, I get it. Anyway, while you were out, I looked through your bag. Well, I looked through what I had taken from your bag, and I've gotten some of it sold.
You really shouldn't be so judgmental of people.
You're baking a cake.
The only word I take it. Pop my hand.
Very good.
He's actually going to go on ahead and hand everybody, like, not just you guys, when everybody else gets here, they'll also get this. You hear that, assholes? Everyone will be getting 3,000 gold.
Oh, I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out a dresser.
You actually put it in the...
Yeah.
Okay, I could probably get this sold for a little bit.
I'm going to give him 500 gold.
What's this for?
Donation for church, for keeping friends. To help out, rebuild town.
Your assistance is much appreciated.
We're here to help.
So I'm assuming since you've created your portal and I've got your other friends out helping defend parts of the town and hold back the monsters, the undead, the zombies, I'm sorry. I'm assuming you're all going to take a rest so that you'll be able to teleport back here? Or are you going to go back through?
If we go back through, does it close?
No, the portal stays open indefinitely until you make another one.
Okay.
Yep.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
Very handy portal.
Couldn't hurt to rest.
You know, guys, probably wouldn't hurt to bring a pen and some paper, poke our heads in, and label each of the doors.
Well, there is no guarantee that you will be able to identify what each area is.
We'll be able to identify it with ourselves.
You
big
would have to
fire
venture.
room, big ice room, don't go in that room, spikes.
I suppose that's
How
what
is
would be fair.
spikes different from don't go in that room?
Well, don't
Ask
go.
Abraham.
Well, no, listen. Well, no, it's very simple. Don't go in that room is, Dracula's bathroom.
Bathroom. No, actual Dracula's room.
Like a bedroom? Oh, I'm gonna be a consulate.
No, you guys already know what the throne room is.
Yup. We know. We didn't tell them that.
Yeah.
We don't want Abraham rushing off.
Yeah. Well,
He's dumber than a back the rock.
no, he's brilliant.
He's brilliant, but he's
He's not going
vampire
to.
rages.
I mean, he's still recovering from his injury. Like
Have
his
you not
like.
read some of the Van Helsing stuff?
I know Van Helsing stuff. Yes.
Because he's just like, vampire, Gillard! Gotta go. You're missing an arm. It's fine.
But we could rest. Yeah, anashka. Bah, windoka.
Alright. While you all rest, I'm going to go out and assist our clerics in the field. You all have a good night.
Don't tell me what to do.
And, just a few moments after the door closes, Abraham's going to turn to you all. How do you know about all... What do you all know about how all of this began?
Castle rain from sky?
Well, that's not entirely wrong.
Not entirely my fault.
It has nothing to do with you. Well, your family's history is somewhat involved, but...
I must admit, not much.
Well,
Ooh, time to invent a new knowledge.
what you got? What are you knowledging?
Oh, wait, that's not...
It wouldn't really be history.
I have nobility in religion.
Nobility might. Go on ahead and tell me what you got for that.
20 altogether.
20 altogether. Okay. So you know that Dracula was somewhat known before all this began. His castle basically sat out in the middle of nowhere. And, people would go in and they wouldn't come out. But he would basically just sit there and he minded his own business. But he was extremely wealthy as far as everyone knew. That's about all you know from a knowledge, nobility, royalty roll.
Then I know that.
Ah, yes. Well, it's a tragedy, really. This all started when the very priest that you all are friends with here decided that he was going to go on one last witch hunt before the new laws went into place about dropping the laws against the arcane. The votes were coming in soon, and it was starting to be shown that people were less fearful of that which they previously did not understand. He heard tales of a healer who was not of the church, and he went to go visit their house. She had several things of arcane nature and of scientific in there, including chemicals, different herbs for healing, and he had her burned at the stake because of it.
Who was she?
Her name was Lisa, and she was Dracula's wife.
Shit. Actual movie, actual show quote.
Yay!
I haven't gotten to watch it yet.
Oh man, we need to sit you down and watch it. It's fantastic.
That fucking time.
You have time now.
We're playing.
Yeah, good point. But yes, he killed Dracula's wife. And Dracula returned in kind by beginning his onslaught on the land.
Wait, he didn't do it right off the bat?
No, he did it right away. This is it. It happened slightly differently in here than they had it happen in the show. Like in this one, Dracula basically just went straight off and started doing it.
So wait,
You know, the fair response.
you're telling me that priest?
Was that the priest? Yes. This country used to have a ban on the arcane and on science. They believed that their faith in the church would be strong enough to remove any diseases that people had to heal their injuries. And they weren't wrong. But they feared change. And there's nothing more powerful in creating change than a wizard.
Duh.
It's a shame what happened. And there's nothing that we can do to fix it.
So, Dracula mad because that priest burned his wife.
Yes.
Ooh. Erwa. Yeah.
Ana. I. Anaka. Dusna. Ashnikoba.
Oh, by the way, I just want to throw this out there for anyone listening, including you other players. I am going to be having it in this campaign so that there are no resurrection spells. Short of using Miracle or Wish or Lesser Wish. Well, actually, no, Lesser Wish wouldn't even do it. It would just be regular full-on Wish and Miracle. Actually, wait, I'll have to recheck what Wish says. I know. I mean, that's technically not a resurrection spell, so. It has its potential drawbacks. You know.
Worth it.
Yeah, so. I hope you become a bugbear.
Me too.
I hope you lose everything and become a bugbear.
You retain all your special qualities. You just
fucker.
get a new body.
You fucker.
You retain your class levels and everything else. You just get a new body.
But do you keep your old templates?
Yes.
Fuck.
Special quality template.
That
Fuck.
Who can rescind that?
Does that mean the
Reincarnation thing.
lycanthropy
Yeah, you
would
can.
go to?
'Cause that is
Lycanthropy's a curse.
Yeah, so I don't think it would stay.
It doesn't stack. It doesn't stay. So if you don't want to be a thing anymore, we can just and then boop, and then you can be a wolf. Actually, depending on the caster, like if you're doing a person, you make a separate list for like different humanoids too.
Oh, nice.
Like it says it in the spell. The spell is really flexible.
But yes, I will also be telling your friends about this story when I see them next. For now, though, you all know.
Thank you for your tale.
Yes.
We were sent here to discover why. What?
Oh, well, in that case, just... I can send a message to Hector if you would like.
I would. That would be okay.
Ah. I'll send one immediately via sending.
Thank you.
Yes. I wasn't aware that he didn't know yet.
Not 100%. Not what actually went down.
Yes, there weren't many people there that witnessed everything. But in the meantime, you all have earned your rest.
Good night, all.
Good night.
I experiment throughout the night.
Rest well, Peronius.
I shall rest quite well, thank you.
I'm gonna pat it on the head as I walk by. Like, gently.
So about this cake that I can make in a pan.
Oh,
must experiment.
Chris, roll me your profession.
It's not that much different from cake.
Roll me your profession.
Maybe. 23.
What? Are you tapping?
I did not quite get a 20.
I don't understand what you're rolling for. Oh!
Yeah.
Gage, you smell the delightful aroma of a flaky, handmade cake.
Fluffy.
You can identify from the smell, yes, that it is fluffy and sweet.
I rolled a 22.
You
I
know,
could smell
yeah,
it
and
too.
you have scent.
So I smell it.
Oh yeah.
And my wolf does.
Okay. And actually, the first person who's going to arrive is actually going to be Abraham, who's on a crutch.
Hello.
I smell that you are cooking.
Yes.
May I partake?
Yes. Go and heat that over there. I'm trying to make something, I'll call it syrup.
Okay. He hobbles over there and, turns the heat like you asked him to.
Just stir that, then once it becomes clear, turn off the heat.
Very well. And it's around this time, that everyone else is going to start showing up as well.
So did I successfully invent pancakes?
Yes. Now you better roll a separate roll for your syrup.
Oh, here we go.
Don't ruin it all.
I rolled a 19. So 22 again.
You made
Or
some
23,
really
I'm
fucking.
sorry.
You made some really fucking nice syrup then.
He gets a +2
Everyone-
because Abraham's assisting him.
Everyone, welcome to your.
It's
Oh.
nighttime though.
Oh boy.
And we're gonna sugar rest and try to go to sleep.
If
So-
if Abraham was actually doing this.
It would be a poison by the end of it.
Burning everything. Or does he have profession cook too?
He's
He's an
what's
alchemist-ish.
well, not just that. He's a class, and I can't remember what their name is off the top of my head.
Vampire hunter.
No. It's one that's really similar to the chameleon, but it's a base class. Fuck.
Expert.
No, it's not expert. I'll remember it eventually in time. Oh god. He's here.
I'll go sit down at the table and wait.
Good evening. Just expecting it. It's still nighttime, right? Like
Yeah, it's
time for bed.
It's
Yeah, it's-
eternally nighttime.
It's You're not wrong.
It's the time of night that we usually go to bed.
I smell food. I'm tired of rations.
Keep me around.
No, you're keeping me round.
Deal's a deal.
Let's see, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not Artificer.
I would have smelled it before.
It's not Exemplar.
But yeah, that's what I'm gonna.
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna go
have
sit and
made
wait.
delicious, fluffy pancakes.
Well, time to make them in droves from the giant rock monster sitting at the table.
I can eat my body weight in food. I've got a con of 22.
Factotum, that's what he is.
Factotum.
Factotum.
Those are cool.
Yeah. Gives you access to so much stuff. You can sneak attack, you can turn undead, you get spells. Yeah, no, fuck you. Fuck you and your chameleon bullshit. God, imagine stacking that shit.
Pancakes?
No. Well, yes. But no, imagine a factotum chameleon.
Yeah, I know. I thought about it after I found it. I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done.
And then you dip into exemplar also.
Nah.
You're just able to do everything. But anyway, everyone has the nice pancakes.
I
and
make a
delicious
point
syrup.
to make a stack of pancakes so tall it's mildly unstable. And then take one of the swords I found.
But how much syrup are you putting on there? Are you gonna get this balance right? Is the real question. Do you do a pancake, do syrup, do pancake, do syrup, or you just do the stack of pancakes and pour the syrup over?
Pancake, butter, like getting it all nice and sticky, then taking a sword and sticking it through the top to keep it balanced, and then putting it in front of gauge. Since the
Okay,
swords are technically
But how are you doing the syrup?
at the very top. Going on the sides.
Chris, that's not enough syrup for a stack that big. Alright. Everyone gets their nice, delicious pancakes, and everyone has a nice bonding experience over this delicious breakfast at 3 in the fucking morning.
I'm not.
Besides the druid.
I've got the sword since it's through the middle. I'm just eating it like corn on the cob.
I figured you're immune to swords. Possibly eating the sword too, I don't know.
I hope you didn't use your masterwork one.
No, using the crap ones we found.
You are a good cook.
Shit. I bite the sword a couple times.
Okay, fine.
Tink, tink.
It's not like it's going to damage you.
I know, but still. Just ting. Ting.
On the bright side, you found a couple cavities you have.
Probably. Well, I don't know. Can rocks get cavities? Erosion, maybe.
Well, good night, everyone. I'm off to, masturbate off the sugar high and then go to sleep.
Very well.
Arrow. I'm gonna walk up to you and...
Like, to my head?
Yeah.
Like a light thump? or-
Yeah, it's a light thump.
Oh, a light friendly
Hello,
thump.
Oh,
Well, no, not like hard thump. He just like thumps it lightly.
You know, like a cat would like rub up against you kind of thing? Like head bump? Basically.
He basically just gave you the equivalent of a friend kiss.
I'm a Neanderthal. First and foremost.
Just the awkward little reach around and tap at the shoulders.
I can't reach my arm. You're too big. I can't do it.
But yes, we should all get our rest.
Soon waffles will be a thing. Or,
What are you talking
marshmallows.
about?
Marshmallows will be a thing.
What is this marshmallow you speak of?
It's an idea I have.
Oh.
But I can't quite figure it out. I'm so close.
Well, I'll tell you what. If it turns out as well as this did, I'm sure it will be delicious.
Would you say it was 25 to get that?
I believe so, yeah.
If he's helping me, do I get a +2? Because if that's the case, I can get a max of 26.
Don't do it. I'm gonna
Make
say
him wait.
no.
Well, come on, let the alchemist help me invent marshmallows.
The perfect way to poison somebody with Nevermore.
Just like take a stick. wonder Dracula was into this so much.
Vlad.
Flat.
Matthias. But anyway, this is how you confuse all the newbies to the fandom that are just here from the show. You just sit there and you call Dracula Matthias, and you just sit there and watch him be confused.
Hello.
But anyway, the night passes fairly uneventfully, as you know,
My
everyone else
pool's a
is
little
fighting.
deeper than normal because of the sugar rush.
No. Glad to hear no one gets dysentery from the pancakes.
All right, and you guys wake up, and your portal is still there.
Cool.
You guys gonna go back through?
Yep.
All right.
First, I stop and talk to Abraham. Any response?
Yes, he said he would be coming soon.
Good.
He also mentioned a kind of weird thing. He told me to let you know that you should be going through the catacombs first.
To the catacombs. We go.
We don't even have a cat. How are we supposed to calm it?
With your head.
How about I just feed you some more pancakes?
He didn't have pancakes.
Oh man.
No, thank you.
I got a head pat from you, buddy.
Inahato.
Era Ines Noi.
Yecho.
Words. Those are indeed some of them.
Dink. Yes, he enjoyed. So,
Best of luck on your way to the castle, and don't forget you can always call on me for assistance.
Goodbye.
good. Thank you.
Anytime.
And I go through the portal.
You go through the portal. And actually, at this exact same time as you guys are going through, is when Ronaldo is going to be walking down the hallway. So,
Sure brought some pancakes for Ronaldo.
The guy who's undead who doesn't need to eat with no con.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you want to eat pancakes?
I don't know, maybe because it just sits in there and rots. More than you're already rotting? It doesn't make sense.
I actually have some stuff planned for if anything like that happens, but okay.
Look at this cake. Hey, look at that. Cake cures zombification. What do you know?
Welcome back.
Hello.
Thank you. How was seeing through your masters?
Can't say.
Ah,
Well, there's one thing I can say. He renewed all of my Giosses.
ah,
They only last for so many days at a time.
I have a library card. I would like to check out a book, please.
You do not use it to check out books, though. You use it to get to the library. Listen, since this hallway and my library can't be viewed by the lords of this castle, feel free to pop in there and read books at any point, as long as you don't touch the books that I keep in my cloak.
Okay. May I take some of them with me so that I may read them in the peace of my home?
Your friend did yesterday. I don't see why not.
Okay, I just want to take one. Perhaps two.
No, nobody wants to. Okay.
Is it still there?
No, it's not on the desk.
Damn it. the book was
No, he
sweet
doesn't.
nothings.
You don't leave the Book of Vile Darkness on your desk.
You might.
No, you don't. Like, it was only on there because he was using it at that time, and you guys walked in on him.
It's not like he's evil.
All undead are evil, besides for good aligned liches. They're really the only exception. There are some arguably undead good people.
I'm still gonna help this guy, so I'm not killing him.
Yes. Which, by the way, what you guys were saying before, okay, when you and Marshall mentioned, it's a dangerous precedent. No, it hasn't. He hasn't done anything hostile. If anyone else really does anything hostile and, then surrenders and does anything else hostile, Chris has free reign to attack that person.
Okay.
It's the fact that Ronaldo hasn't done anything to openly attack you guys. Like, you could make an argument that since you guys fought the golems, but no, since you guys attacked first, and they were just telling you to go the fuck away.
They started it.
Good point.
Probably shouldn't tell him that I suplexed his golem.
So, we go to catacombs today.
You should be careful down there. I, of course, can't really explain why, which I deeply apologize for.
It's okay. Go first. He Belmont. He tell it to move so that we find the right path.
Very well.
I can't remember what that thing called. That thing.
Ah.
Divinity? Inevitable.
The
Ineffable.
You guys are mentioning to him that there's an inevitable in the castle.
See if he knows where it's at. See if he has an idea.
Let's see. I think
And I'm not going to ask him in common.
Oh, you're asking him in Neanderthal?
Eat.
Well, my well-spoken friend, I believe that I'm not sure about the exact identity. However, I have heard tales that there is 2 identical rooms that are looped within each other, so that when he enters one, the room that he just exited goes to the entrance of the next room, and that is what he is trapped in. Such a chain is also usually anchored and set so that they have no real way of escaping.
Sounds like a horrible trap.
It truly is. And
So-
you don't have to wake it up. Just let it sleep.
So, let's say someone's got out of that trap.
Yes. It wouldn't be very hard. In order to have the castle the way that we have it, there are some things that have to just be automatic based on how it senses. Oh, are you guys talking still in Neanderthal, by the way? Yeah, okay. I figured.
So,
Yes, but for such a setup, some things have to be kept done in an automatic fashion.
like keeping their eye on that person, but not new people coming into the room.
Exactly.
So then if they walk into the room, he jump in bag of holding, they walk out of the room, he's free. Now,
Yes, since the castle no longer senses the presence of the person that it is attempting to keep hold of, it will inevitably stop its cycle and just allow the rooms to continue in their normal fashion.
So is there something beyond those rooms?
Yes and no. Like I said, there's some things that I can explain and some things I can't. The castle will... Oh, please don't hurt. The castle will arrange itself as you go.
That's why we found him so fast.
Who'd you find? Oh, you're talking about me. Okay.
Yeah. That's why we find you in Nexus.
Yes. I still believe that it is, in fact, Lord Alucard who would be the one manipulating the castle in such a way.
I don't know. He's Belmont.
Yes, he is Belmont, and this particular castle does hold.
All he's getting
Some
out of
small
this is his
bit of-
name because we don't have specific
Yeah.
names.
By the way,
All you guys hear is Belmont.
I don't. No.
No one has Neanderthal. Only those two do.
That's the point.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. While his family does have a history with this particular castle, I don't really see how it would listen to him. It doesn't really make sense.
Because he asked nice.
I know how to ask nice, and the lords of the castle know how to ask nice. But he wouldn't have the means of really controlling the castle in such a way.
Ronaldo, let
Yep.
me tell you something.
Yes.
A secret. I am not just a Belmont.
I'm kind of confused on why you're randomly saying this.
I
'Cause
am.
You did catch what we said about this
We were
all being
talking
said in other languages, right?
Neanderthal.
Mhm. Belmont. That's all I'm really catching, and I'm assuming you're talking about me.
Oh, yes.
And something about the castle. By his gesturings.
Right.
I'm gonna ask him.
I am not just a Belmont. You see, I am the fearless leader. And even the castle will bow to my whims.
He's actually going to get a
Very.
he's actually going to get a very grim look on his face. You should not be fearless here.
I'm the only one who is.
Only fools are fearless, my friend.
Only heroes are fearless, my friend.
No.
Only fearless heroes die and have no song sung.
I already invented pancakes. I'm good.
I think Gage, you were gonna ask him.
So it's this Alucard. that
Yes.
is
Lord
moving
Alucard.
castle. Duh.
I
But he's
believe.
trapped.
Yes.
So we free all trapped. We find eventually it's Alucard.
Yes.
He can tell castle to take us where we want.
Potentially. There is. You guys are still speaking in Neanderthal, right? I've got to keep the really exquisite speaking specifically for Neanderthal, just so we're perfectly clear. To an extent, the answer to that is yes. However, if Lord Dracula happens to notice that Alucard is significantly... Yeah, thanks for the copyright. If Lord Dracula happens to notice that the castle is changing too much against what he would normally be setting it to and what the normal automatics would be, he would begin to suspect such a thing and would likely remove Alucard from the lists of the lords of the castle. So you must be careful once you get him.
If I feed Dracula the priest that burned his wife, would he talk to us?
I don't believe that would do it.
I can drag him here.
At this point, he's mad at the humanity, the mortals themselves. Long ago, he transcended mortality out of hatred of the gods, and now he looks down on mortals for hatred for killing his wife, as I assume you've heard.
We heard the story just last night.
Yeah, I heard it last night. It was really great. I honestly believe, from the bottom of my non-beating heart, that he cannot be convinced to stop at this point. You may try to, but I believe he'll just say that that's enough talk and begin attacking.
So only the recourse is to trap his soul.
I'm sorry, do you understand how the undead work?
Not very hard.
Which actually, yeah, he's actually going to say that in common. Do you all understand how the undead work?
Thought you dead.
I know how to make them not work. Glow, 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 glow.
Well, you're not wrong. You see, when you become undead, you send your own soul to the afterlife. But in turn, you keep your body going, and your mind still stays. You're still you. You just no longer have your soul.
So you're saying Dracula
Has no soul. That is correct.
That is what you are confirming.
Yes.
Thank you.
No undead creature has their soul anymore. Not even myself. What? No, liches don't have their soul anymore. No, the phylactery just has the little bits of paper that has the arcane inscribes on them. Not really. Their soul's still gone. I'm pretty sure it actually says specifically in the monster manual that any undead who gets revived via a resurrection spell doesn't remember anything from when they were undead, because now, all their memories are from their soul instead of their mind. What are you laughing about?
Walk out, cast True Res on Drac. Boop!
Too bad there aren't resurrection spells.
I know, but I'm saying just...
No reincarnation has to be willing. He's not going to be willing.
No. No, he's not.
His soul might be willing.
No.
His mind.
No, his soul will not be willing.
It says mind has to be willing.
Yes. Listen, he did this specifically to not be alive anymore. Yes, you said that you were going to the catacombs?
Yes. Catacombs.
That door right there.
How solid are these walls?
Oh,
They're
these
stone,
are...
right?
The ones in this
Nexus.
room are... Yeah, these are stone walls.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him for ink. Just
Okay, so what are you doing with the ink?
in Neanderthal catacombs. Dracula.
So you're doing little cave paintings.
Pretty much.
You're doing cave paintings of, I'll say the catacombs are like a couple spider webs with some little shitty spiders.
Yep.
The laboratory's like this lightning bolts.
Dracula's just like a mouth with fangs.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
dungeon is just
Yep. Like a jail, like you would draw a jail
Like
cell
a,
when you're
like a
five.
cage. Yeah.
Like when you were 5, you just
With, the bars that are wide enough that someone could walk through
them.
Okay, okay. That's acceptable. Chris, the doors are labeled with nice caveman paintings. Like, imagine if a 5-year-old were, showing what each of these rooms were with a drawing. So the ones that you've been through, the laboratory, the catacombs, and the dungeon
Seventh
or
one
murder.
on the right.
What? I thought you guys were going through the catacombs.
We are.
I just want to poke my head in real quick, see what it is.
7th on the right from the library door.
How many doors are there in total?
Don't make me answer that.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. 7 is... You open the door and you hear an intense amount of ticking. There's no lighting in here. but you can hear, the constant sound of gears shifting and turning.
Hey guys, we shouldn't go in here.
What?
Can I go up to the door and make a listen check? See if I can hear it through the door.
Why no go?
After the door's been closed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't hear anything after the door's been closed.
Because it'll take you off.
If he says it like that, I'm just gonna go open the door. Then I can hear it.
Yep.
Close the door. Little like sun, basically, trying to draw a cog, but I don't know what a cog is.
But
Alright. So you guys are going into the catacombs?
Yes.
Alright. You guys enter into what looks like a cave.
cool.
There's a long tunnel ahead of you that leads to a door. There's just the one for this one.
I'm gonna stick my arm out.
I search
Good
the ceilings.
Drip, drip, drip. There's some stalactites or is it mines or tights on top? Whichever
what she
one's
says.
on. I hate you so much.
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. It was there.
That's fair. Whichever one is on top is, dripping real nice. To continue with your innuendo, yes, just sit there and stroke it.
I'm a rock man.
Oh, God. But anyway, there's nothing on the ceiling in this room.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
I'm sorry, did I say there was a door down the way or no?
yeah.
I did? God damn it. Okay, yeah, there's a door down at the end of this cave that you can see. It's really a small tunnel.
I run.
You run. You run ahead.
No, I run down the cave.
You run down the cave. Okay. You're really lucky that there aren't any traps in this room.
That's okay, I got the thingy.
You've got the...
Like waving the wand around, looking for anything.
That reveals hidden doors. Not traps.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Or enemies.
I thought it revealed traps too.
No.
So I felt
No, you
safe.
said
It said specifically
Doors.
secret doors.
Ah. I
I've
added
made
words.
a small mistake.
Sprinting down, I feel safe. It doesn't work like that. Well, whoopsie
It was
poopsie, I made an
directly
oopsie
said
voice.
as otherwise to you.
What?
It was directly said as otherwise to you.
Yeah,
Alright.
I heard what I wanted to hear.
Uh-oh. I better turn my phone to vibrate. There we go. Alright. So, do you open this door?
Yes. Very
Do you
slowly.
call him out for stupidly running down?
Don't worry, I got the wand of trap finding.
The secret door?
And traps, right?
No.
I swore he said traps.
No.
Yeah.
Door opens up behind you. I didn't say anything about traps! No, that doesn't actually happen.
So he makes it to the door.
He makes it to the door. Safe and sound.
Huh, I
Because
know it works.
thankfully, there are no monsters or traps in the first room out of the Nexus.
Look at that, this wand really does work. What do you know?
You piece of shit. No.
Fight. Oh, wait, no.
Ha ha ha.
David, no.
The king of the worms appears before you. What do you do?
Run.
There.
Can't run
Dig a
fast
tunnel.
enough.
I zap right out of there.
But anyway,
I dig a tunnel.
Mike. Oh, are you actually doing that right now?
No.
Okay.
The
I
king
don't
of the
want to go
worms appears.
insane.
If the king of the worms appear, I cast summon bigger fish.
Yeah, there's not much of a bigger fish than that.
Fish eat worms.
I'm sorry.
Leviathan.
No, as in that would be the actual Leviathan, and the
I
world
know.
is over at that point. All of the Elder Evils awaken at once. Campaign over.
That's
You guys are welcome.
close.
Alright. So, you guys open the door. And there's a big open cavern now. There's 3 tunnels that you can immediately see. One that leads a bit to the left, and 2 that lead forward, one jeering a bit off to the right.
So, there are any traps?
Yes, it's down the left one in the middle, and we need to go down the right one.
Now we need to figure out which is the right one.
The right one. Why wouldn't they make the right
That's-
one the right one?
That's what I said. We need to find the right one.
That's right there. That
How
one.
do you know?
Because that one's the left one, and that
You
one's
what?
the center one, so that one has to be the right one.
Doors?
How many tunnels? Just
Oh, 3.
branch 3.
I'm asking you who's on first.
I'm gonna bend over and rub my hand on the ground.
Oh. What exactly will that let you do?
Nothing. I'm gonna start walking down the middle.
Ah, that's the right one.
I'm gonna
He
wait.
feels something. Senses it.
I don't think shit, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah, okay, go sprinting down the middle one.
You're gonna sprint past me.
Go sprint next to you.
Okay. Wait, do you reach over and clothesline him?
It's tempting. How wide is this tunnel?
Oh, it's a good 10 foot wide.
Okay, good.
So I can't fit past him.
I'm only a medium creature.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When he transforms, he's large. My wolf is large.
I think it does actually say on the wolves that it's 5 foot by 10 foot for the large ones, though.
Yeah.
So someone could fit next to the wolf.
I'm in uniform right now.
I was just talking about who is large.
Right. Dracula, if he transformed, wouldn't be able to fit in here, but that's whatever. Alright, so you guys are going down this...
As we're walking, I'm searching the ceiling and the walls as well as the floor.
Alright, that's going to significantly slow you down.
Waving the wand and then just walking by.
Is it a roundish tunnel, or is it squared?
It's, let me think about that for a second. Because, it's 2D in Symphony of the Night, so it's kind of hard to tell. But
But if it's a tunnel, it's probably round.
Yeah, it's round.
There's no really wall seat. Yeah.
So if he's doing, I'm just gonna take my 10-foot pole.
And kind of tap around there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just walking.
Alright. Well, you guys see an opening up ahead. And you're actually going to hear a message over your telepathy from Abraham, letting you know that your friends are about to start coming in your direction. And he wants to know exactly which door you guys went through.
The catacombs.
Door spiders.
I see. I will let them know that. Yes, I will tell them to hurry. Any specific directions?
so far, straight.
Alright. They should get to you here in a few moments. Alright.
You just kind of book it down this hallway and it really didn't take me fast. Forward,
Yeah.
go forward.
Which makes it easy enough. And
The straight path is always the quickest path. Everybody
Yes, it
always knows
is.
to run straight through the forest.
yes, it is. And now it's time. You guys come to a large opening in the cavern. And there's just one path forward this time, down the middle.
We go.
So it's about, oh, excuse me. This area of the floor is about, 15 foot wide. It's really more like a more open area of the tunnel more than it is a cavern, I guess I would say.
I go down the big hole
Okay.
after putting my hand to the wall.
Top one. We should invest since ours don't keep showing up.
To be fair,
I know.
okay. Listen check to see if I hear any sounds.
Well, as Chris steps forward, you can
Oh,
kind
I
of
see.
hear a cracking sound.
Oh, gotta go.
I'll watch.
You book it?
I take a step, it cracks, like I start heading backwards.
Okay.
Like a man.
And now at that point, with how much did you say you listened?
I hadn't rolled yet.
Did you get more than a 5?
I got a 5.
You got a 5. That works.
I hear it.
Okay. You
Hear
hear.
it.
This is gonna be good now.
You hear the sounds of countless moaning voices down below your feet.
You know, maybe we should go faster.
Down below our feet.
Down below your feet.
Out in the cavern or where?
Directly below you. Well, a bit like maybe 30 feet in front of you, but below you.
I look where the moaning is coming from.
It's coming down below. Like, there isn't really a way
Oh, it just
through
looks
this.
like floor.
Yeah.
You were too busy searching the ceiling.
I was searching everything. You should know that rule number 1 is look up for that slime that's going to drop down and ruin your day.
And it's at that point that the floor underneath all of you collapses as a ray of force plows through the floor.
I roll to land like a cat.
I'm standing next to the wall.
Yeah. Okay. So, I guess roll me a climb check. Just to keep your even handing, so I don't think it would be... This would be a really easy one for it. Oh yeah. Off the dice roll. Anyone else who also was up against the wall? Chris, I believe you said that you were up against the wall.
Yeah,
Did you-
hand will-
Okay. Do you want to roll a quick climb check to see if you managed to grab a hold of it? Since you were there when it collapsed under you?
I'm so glad that these floors never collapse, so we don't have to deal with this at all. in
Is
the
that a
campaign.
strength check?
No, it's a skill. Well, yeah, it's based off strength.
18.
18? Okay. So yeah, you managed to grab a hold of the wall also. Unfortunately, no one else was, keeping their hand on the wall when such a thing happened.
I rolled one like a cat.
Yes.
A dead cat.
How fast can I react to
Is
see
it
if I
going to be
can grab
reflex or
him?
dex?
I'm pretty sure that would either be tumble or jump. I'll let you go on ahead and choose between the two.
Which one's better? Neither.
Tumble's up dex.
I believe if you do it jump, then it will...
It just reduces it by 10 feet.
Yeah, it'll reduce your damage you'll take from falling by 10 feet.
Okay. 16.
16? I'll go on ahead and say that's good. Oh my.
27?
27 's
like a
good.
cat.
You land and only take 1 damage.
27 to tumble?
You take 1 damage.
Cool.
Oh, wait, you said tumble or
Tumble.
jump?
Tumble.
Tumble, I'm not quite sure if the DC's good enough on that, but okay. I'll let you have it. Alright. And those of you who fell and those of you who are still up on the walls can see very clearly in this lit room a floating ball covered in naked people.
Oh boy, here we go.
And those of you who have landed on the floor have landed on this massive pile of skeletons that litter the floor so much that you can't see the bottom of it.
Are they alive?
You all stand before the Grand Falloon. And that's where we're going to leave up for the week.
The Grand Balloon? Is that what the boss is in Castlevania?
Yep. It's also known as Legion.
Mm-hmm.
Tournament.
Oh, it's not undead.
Nope.
Stab it till it dies.
That's going to
My
take a
most powerful spell.
bit.
Group up and hit it till it dies!
Yeah!
Kenny, are you excited to be fighting the Grand Falloon?
Totally excited.
Not at this level.
Did we gain experience from all our adventuring stuffs?
You know what? You guys did a lot of good role playing, and you helped a couple characters out. So I'll give y'all a grand. Well, actually, no. You know what? I'll give you $2 grand.
2,000?
Okay.
I think that'll do it.
Yep.
15
Just enough to
level, right?
What level is it? What's your
15,000 is the next level. We are now at 15,158.
Okay.
Oh, good. My math's
Oh.
right.
I didn't realize that.
He said it. He said it.
That's actually kind
I
of
was-
why I was fishing for the experience.
Bigger fish.
Yeah, no, I was actually planning it so that Grand Falloon was going to push you guys over the edge.
Oh yeah,
No,
we were
boss
only
fights
like
are a lot.
2,000 away from
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys get that.
Oh.
But Robert, you're not quite there yet.
No, I'm at like 14.
You're so close, though. And so are those people at home.
Which your idea will work and will push everybody else.
Yeah.
I did the thing where it made it dark.
Oops, I made too many.
So,
I hope you guys will be able to handle this fight against multiple mobs.
So
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I can handle most of the skeletons as they pop up.
big.
Skeletons. Oh no, those are just,
Yeah,
it's
those don't pop up.
remains.
Yeah, that's why I
There's
said
a
it's not like that.
massive, there's a huge sized ball of corpses floating in the air. Not corpses, I'm sorry. I misspoke. There's a huge sized sphere of naked people in front of you.
And this is where you would say, ready up.
Well,
It was the
Yeah,
grand.
let's give it lycanthropy. That'll be great.
after I said like a cat.
Isn't the Grand Vizier? What was it? The Grand something or other?
Grand Falloon.
balloon.
A granfalloon is a mention to a word used in a book. It is a very large, meaningless association of people. Which actually, you guys can see. Those of you who landed, actually, everybody can roll me a quick spot check. It's not going to be really hard to see.
17.
Alright. I've made a bit of a modification for the Grand Falloon. These people that you all see in front of you, the top of their heads is cut off, and where there would be a brain, there's just an empty space. The Grand Falloon is a brain-eating aberration. Have fun.
Oh.
It's an aberration. What have you done?
We're gonna be best friends, whether you want to or not. Even if I have to hug it.
Because I just got that.
It doesn't have any way of hearing, just so you know.
It's like animal empathy.
Right. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see
You
how
can
that goes.
handle animal checks with regard to magical beasts and aberrations without penalty. What's their intelligence score?
A bit.
So it's smart enough.
It's really smart. Its intelligence is 20.
Okay, so that wouldn't work then.
Okay.
Okay, so
But yeah, I actually have to finish homebrew making this bad boy myself. Because I could not find anything close to the Grand Falloon anywhere in Dungeons and Dragons. Like, there was the Corpse Gatherer, but that was about as close as it
Boneyard
got.
is
No,
pretty close.
no.
except it just make it a corpse yard.
Well, even then, like the
not
Grand,
corpse body.
yeah,
Like a living boneyard.
like we
Yeah.
never really get any confirmation that the people in Grand Falloon or Legion are dead. I mean, you certainly kill them, and they certainly walk like zombies, but
I think I remember seeing that in one of the videos. Just a big ball that just kind of drops random corpses.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't drop them. They drop as you hit the Grand Falloon.
Yeah, hit
It has the outer shells of bodies that completely conceals its main body.
Yeah,
See,
you
I
gotta
can
break the
affect,
outer shell.
magical
the gooey
beasts,
center.
regardless of their intelligence, not aberrations.
Wasn't there a laser?
Yes. In fact, that was the ray of force that knocked out the floor under you guys.
Time to start digging.
Take it down, take it
You know, I have my hand right next to the hallway. I'm just gonna. Bloop.
So, question:
Yes.
since the other people are gonna show up for this,
Mm-hmm.
What if they
can my
don't?
brother also?
Trevor.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he can
So
be
it's
arriving
gonna be-
with the rest of them.
Okay.
Like a brother in real life?
No. My Winter Wolf brother.
What's up? What page is
What
what
level
on?
are we now? 6. Alright.
I can't find the table.
I tried right to it.
No,
Damn.
not mine.
Oh.
I know where mine is. Experience level.
Oh.
What
Well,
level
I
are
got
you
the
guys?
thing.
What level are you guys?
Level 6. He's level 4.
There you go.
Level 6.
That's where it is.
That's what I am.
All right.
So you were born with lycanthropy, right?
Yes. I can control mine.
Don't you take a level adjustment?
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Okay.
will be my.
Okay. So you're not level 5 yet?
Right now,
I'm right.
he's level 5 on his monster class. So I mean that includes level adjustment and racial hit dice. I still am going to have to make a kobold lycanthrope sometime just so I can take epic level feats.
I thought I get my fighter rank because I only need
No, you don't get your fighter
Oh.
stuff until you've finished all your monster levels.
Right. There's only one way to cure his lycanthropy now.
Remove curse?
Not quite. I don't think I actually get that.
It's okay. I have my battle plan.
No, I stabbed him in the head with a silver sword, so he's not a werewolf anymore.
Oh, that's
He's not a werewolf to begin with.
Werebear.
I'm a werebear.
I stabbed him
Over
in the
there.
head with a silver sword.
We bear bears.
That's actually pretty good.
I got,
Yeah, it's an
I got
interesting show.
sad with Yuri.
He said,
Yuri, go.